In a matchup like this, I'm not a huge fan of Uller in most games, but to damage the Nike, very few gods are going to be able to do it from that Hunter role, unlike Uller.
Yeah, the one problem I have with this Uller, though, is look at what it's paired with.
Your tower line and taunt take those fights. Uller is exactly the kind of god that can do that, right? But you have to be on point, Frog. Remember, this is the world stage. You lose, your season is done. You lose
coming out from Rapio, not the best win rate on this pick coming through from group stages. Certainly waiting, no time to get the pressure started, though. A lot of damage onto Shinto as Johnny shows the pressure, and now it's Rapio under pressure. One more auto will do it, and Rapio's running the wrong way. He gets over the wall. A miraculous escape for the Raijin, but adapting is not done with the chase. He's got Blink, he's got the damage, he's looking for it. First blood for Leviathan.
And adapting wants to get out of here. Shinto, he's got the peel for him, a little bit of damage coming in. Johnny cannot go in just yet. He's some damage. You can wait out Feather Step. There's some room for outplay. Just depends on when you want to take those 1v1s and adapting. Sure, he might have been coming in for a possible back buff invade, but now he's like, hey, I'm gonna get some damage towards you. Blue buff is what we're after.
Knocked down to half HP. Johnny, the dive under the tower is good. Vino with the last hit. Now Julio topped in the cage and knocked up. Won't be able to make it out to safety. The dive, just a little bit more damage. Adapting, they won't full. I mean, if you're looking at Johnny to get active, try and match some of this pressure coming from adapting, where do you think he gets involved inside of the map? Hold that thought. Actually adapting, he's already decided. It's on the left side, and Kha'Zix gets blown to bits on the left-hand side. Another kill for the Awilix.
And that's the benefit of Suku. Adapting can ride across the opposite side of the map. He can say, wait, Johnny was over so massive that I want to see MAMBO running, but this is what I'm talking about. You walk up to the blue, you don't jump in, Julio.
Julio jumps into the ultimate, and the lockdown is crazy. He's gone off the map. A killing spree for adapting in a full-blown fight over the blue buff. Rapio the next to fall. Johnny under pressure. It's 3 for the Leviathans, and they're looking to make it for Kha'Zix. Able to get out of there, but a dominant showing at the blue buff.
Well, like I said, Frog, you probably shouldn't be stepping up to the blue buffs. You definitely don't leap in onto an... At this point, well, it looks like we might not have too much opportunity to talk about adapting once the leap. Once Julio jumps out, could find the pole, but if you can't threaten it, actually adapting's on the run here.
Jump in from Julio after the ultimate. Johnny on this side of the map as well. Looks like another full-on fight, and it's a blink in from Johnny as Julio's taking the damage, but adapting, one more swoop will do it, and Johnny there to answer back. First kill there for MAMBO, and there might be more if they want to continue the chase. Shinto, it's Kha'Zix with the ultimate, but it looks like
they've done everything they wanted, right? They went to gold, grabbed it. They're going to go to beacon, grab it. They're going to go right to pyromancer, attempt to grab it. So MAMBO has done nothing. They've just sat by and attempted to defend Cage just to keep Kha'Zix away. But they drop the pyromancer. They're going for the kill.
They get the double value on the ultimate. Rapio trying to put out the damage, but they get the pyromancer, and it's Rapio actually on the first kill of the fight.
There's 2.
Double for the mid laner. Shinto falls down. It's fine, okay, on the retreat now. The jump is down, and the damage will not be enough to take down the Odin. As the pyromancer goes to the nose of the Chaos side there for the first one. They want to make sure that that does not happen again. So they've got the ward coverage, they've got the positioning. They might have to fight on this left-hand side. Adapting down low, forced to use the beads, but it's fine, okay, on the teleport, and he's on to Spudio. Johnny gets pulled over, but he takes the 1v1 and takes down Adapting. On the other side, Spudio falls down early in the fight. It's a 1-for-1 thus far, but everybody's here to continue, and it's fine, okay, who has the damage. A full-on grouping here as Leviathans force MAMBO back.
Wow, what a blunder there. I'm amazed with no relics, even with alternate timeline.
Fire Giant picked up, shredding not too fast. MAMBO, they're right here. They're ready to take the fight down to half HP, and the Terra ultimate onto a few, but they're pushing through the Fire Giant, and the damage is there. Adapting the first to fall. Wrong you, 6 feet under as well. The final judgment hits Johnny. They'll force the back off from MAMBO, but 2 picks and they're back on the fire.
Yep, fine, okay, can teleport back in, but Fire Giant's coming quick. It's only Shinto is close by for the time being, and he's got to get something, but he's getting stunned.
good stun, looking for the low Fire Giant, a blink in from FineOK, but it's the MAMBO that secure the objective. FineOK looking for a little bit more low health bars for the Hex MAMBO, and this chase is still on for the Odin. They've got the rest of the team grouping up as well. This is not done if they want to fire this, and Kha'Zix is the one to fall. They'll find 2, and those will only not have the Fire Giant. Only 3 with the Fire Giant for MAMBO.
Yeah, and the tail end, we're able to pull the beads there from Spudio, feared an axe from PandaCat.
Up on this right-hand side, the Leviathan's
Panda
ready to step up to a tier 2
Oh my
tower.
goodness.
Rapio with the Raiju takes down PandaCat, and the tier 1 tower under pressure as well. Rongyu getting caught out too far forward. The tank's under pressure, and Johnny is on a killing spree.
Yeah, FineOK still sticking around though. Wants to get his team active, wants to step forward, but it forced to retreat backwards. Hex MAMBO, they're not running away though. They've got damage and a full health Camazotz in the back line. This tier 2 tower is the target of their aggression, and they're playing this one slow.
Got some healing as well with the Terra and a 5v3 man advantage here. But look at FineOK, he's teleported behind all of them to
There it
little
is.
damage, and that's the final judgment through Rapio. Down to about half HP, but the Fire Giant now being looked at as Rongyu has picked it up. And the damage coming through from the Leviathans. Rapio sticking around though. The blink in from Julio onto the back, and they've been stuck on the objective. Jump in and 4 strong as Julio has to back out of the fight. But Johnny makes a huge play on the back line, finds Rondu, and Adapting's alone in the front line as he finds Shinto adapting to fall, and Johnny does get taken down. A 1-for-2 trade as the MAMBO are forced to back off.
And that's what I'm talking about. The Leviathans once again went in for the pull. The whole squad arrives, and that means Hex MAMBO has to back up.
Started the Fire Giant, and Leviathans, they're the ones that have stayed on this objective. Now it's PandaCat Leash. It has to hop out. It's both the tanks here for the Leviathans. Look on the right-hand side, though. No beads for Shinto.
There it is.
And Johnny takes all of his HP from the final judgment. Spudio finds Adapting on the other side, though. Rapio gets wrong. Shinto falls down, and it's 3 to fall for the Leviathans. Make it 4 as FineOK finds the gray screen, and they're going to push it down right.
That is ridiculous. That was an aggressive mounted archery for Spudio. We had a hunter in the back line like an assassin. Who needs enhanced Fire Giant? PandaCat buys a potion of power. Both relics available. Has to go massive here for his squad.
This would have to be a 1v5, a miracle defense from PandaCat, and he does not have enough in the tank. Hex MAMBO, the STC squad, take game number 1.
Wow, what a back and forth.
I mean, it is a composition that can certainly work. Let's get ahead of it there. The Emir's got decent opportunity to
here, and I think the Leviathans have taken a couple different looks towards this draft. I asked you in game number 1, what were your thoughts on the composition, and I'll ask you here in game number 2 because
Julio, Johnny, Rapio nearby, but it's going down quick.
I know it's here, no secure available, but the Leviathans, they're there before MAMBO can respond. They take the Pyromancer. Got to be careful of a fight after the fact, though. Into the ultimate for FineOK, but the Osiris follows it up. First blood for Hex MAMBO, and Rongyu's under some pressure as well. A double kill for the mid laner, but look for the answer back. Adapting with the blink and finds the soul laner to at least put 1 on the board for the Levi's.
Yeah, they needed to find a kill there. That was looking a bit grim. Hex MAMBO knew they could step. There's only one reason you send the ADC to this side of the map. Yeah, they're going to start this one up.
17 minutes. This is dangerous. And Hex MAMBO are here. Frenzy popped. It's a 50-50 on the Fire Giant, but the Leviathans, they secure it with the final judgment.
Panda's gone.
But Johnny is looking for Shinto. Panda's gone as well. FineOK getting chased down by 4 members, and they'll get pulled back in, potentially all behind his own wall. They'll find 3 in trade for the Fire Giant.
Frog, that did not seem like a play that needed to happen. The Leviathans were not so far down. They had to sneak it. I thought they're splitting. This could be an opening. Spudio doesn't know this is happening, and there's a blink available.
Might be a 2v2 here. Adapting on the blink in. Beats from Spudio, but a great feather step stops the aggression, and he gets the kill before Spudio goes up into the air. Kha'Zix He's got to be careful on that side. They'll always take down the Pyromancer, but Adapting shuts down the Gold Fury.
Frog, there's no reason to split up there. Like, not a single one. A Hex Mambo could have went to Primal together and then went in together. Rapio!
Rapio!
Taking so much. What is happening?
He's up out of position, and Adapting is on a killing spree. And you thought this Fire Giant might not be worth it, but you give it to the King.
Yep.
And
You don't get a
That's the
chance.
teleport from Vinoke, and they're at it again. Fire Giant focused down, and Kha'Zix doesn't wait at all. He's in onto Panda Cat. Aegis gets forced, as does Beats. The snipes hit through. It might be
Is he dead?
Kuzenbo, and Julio finishes it off. Now the tanks in the back line. Final Judgment just barely doesn't get Kha'Zix, but they're making it out on no HP. Fine, okay, the hero will take down Julio, but Rongyu falls as well. The dual lane down for the Leviathans, and Fine, okay, he's running the wrong way.
I mean, at this point, Johnny could have caught Fine-OK, tried to find Shinto instead. He's about to go on a merry little chase to catch up to Amaterasu. This should be the DPS. Fine-OK just stalling to see if Adapting can get close, but Johnny on a killing spree is gonna pick that one up.
The turnaround from the body.
Oh, hold up.
You gotta be careful. Blink available, but the immediate turnaround, and Johnny is ready for it. He gets the beads,
They're not done.
and he's ready to fight. He's looking for the 1v1, and he doesn't get it. Shinto over the wall helps out the jungler, and
But
they're
now
able to
Shinto-
take down Johnny, but you gotta be careful here. Both relics down now for Shinto, and somehow they around this, I mean, they've tried it now 2 or 3 times since then. If you're the Leviathans, this was your one strategy. How do you adapt? What's the next type of play that you're trying to make here?
I mean, at the moment, you're stalling for 2 relics, and now it looks like you're not going to stall much
Fine,
longer.
okay.
Fine, okay. Taking a lot of damage.
Body blocked around the wall. The blink in from Johnny. He needs to hit one more bit of damage, and he'll pull back in. Fine, okay.
No
Needs
follow-up.
just a little bit, and he will find it with the bleed. But
this is
they've
going bad.
overstayed. Adapting takes down Johnny. Julio answers back, but Rapio is there to fall a 2 for 2, and the Leviathans on the chase down the right side. Kha'Zix with the blink in. He'll sacrifice himself, but he doesn't even need to. Spudio taken down. Panda Cat finds Kha'Zix. It's a 4-man killing spree for Leviathan.
But the Leviathans have to go back to base. They did not have the HP to step forward, and I've got Fire Giant. I'm going to heal that up, no problem. And now you've lost Home Sweet Home. Going to be scary trying to defend this one. I think Mambo should back up, but they're going in instead.
Look at Johnny, though. Kha'Zix in with the ultimate. Julio follows. Frenzy gets popped on the other side, though.
Johnny's
And
gone!
Johnny is gone. Julio is gone off the face of the map, and one more to do it. Kha'Zix on a killing spree for Shinto as the tier 2 tower will fall. They're going to keep pushing here.
Why not? Why not? The end call should be exactly what's on the Leviathan's mind. You got Rapio and Spudio, no ultimates available, and a Titan. Yeah, Leviathan should feel real confident.
Runic Bomb takes down the Phoenix, a 5 versus 2 advantage here. And the Leviathan's looking to fight back. The Titan falling low, Rapio falls, and the Leviathans push us to a game 3.
One of the more
He trades abilities somewhat well in 5v5s, but outside of that, what is he really going to do when the Susanoo's diving?
Bobby, I need you to dig deep as
Mambo favored.
I didn't want anyone to feel left out, so I clapped for both of them.
Oh,
I'm just a nice guy.
yeah, I appreciate that. I'm sure they do as well. We're into game 3 here, though. You got Frog, you've got Trelly. I'm looking for the poll here. Adapting and Johnny questioning over those side camps. Is Johnny maybe sneaking up onto this, though? Picked all 3 games, by the way. Shinto, oh my goodness, Julio on the right-hand side. That's the early pressure we needed from Adapting.
Yep, that's that Blink-a-Wheelix combo early on. Like I said, it's usually head left, head right, but Adapting head right very quickly.
Still have the advantage.
As far as I'm concerned, it's whoever gets the damage first, right?
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. Adapting blinks the pole, Johnny. He's got to get out of here. He does not want to take that engagement. If anything wrong, you send it in the wave.
Forced to use the beads, and Shinto with the follow-up finds the ultimate in the last hit onto Johnny, and it's right as that blue buff spawns.
You get to be on point with those secures, and of course, wrong you, the wave, the river of sticks. If you get baited into a Fire Giant fight, you can chase down.
The dual lane is is over here at green, and they're on to Kha'Zix. Dharmic Pillars get dropped, and Johnny onto the mid laner. Shinto's got to be careful.
Why did he
Shut
shut it?
out of range. He charges the ultimate a little bit too long, and the wave headed towards mid lane for the
teleport.
rotation from FineOK, and Rapio falls down. The Levi's take another.
Man, I couldn't tell. Johnny's level 8, so he didn't have the second point of Typhoon. It really felt like he could have sent that out just for the damage. Level 9 ult, 100% kills. That was thin margins, though. Not going to land, and Shinto lives to see another day. I was questioning the changeup, though. Wrong you had the River of Styx, was sending it out, and now Julio is going to be in a bit of trouble. Has Lord of the Afterlife, needs to get away, but FineOK can chase this.
Adapting over the wall, has used the gravity surge and slows down the Osiris. Julio, another kill for FineOK, 3-0 for the Soul Lane.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. When Nike gets a small lead like this, you can
Making sure
make those
that these ADCs can farm up. You know, if we go back to the solar, we've talked about it a good bit, but get a chance to. Pandacat forced to jump away, wrong you. In a little bit of trouble. I don't think they realize the rotation is here, and the wave hits onto 2. Spudio with the beads, and he's low. He might not make it out of here. Pandacat with the hail of arrows, and he's jumping in with FineOK. A 5-man rotation
He's
in
gone.
10 minutes, and Rapio is gone as well. The Levi's look unstoppable.
And it's all because of these rotations. FineOK is on every
this
side of the map at once.
right before this Fury spawns. And my question to you, I mean, has it gone?
He wants to go.
Combo.
He's
He
jumping
wants
in.
to go in. He is jumping in. He's got Rongu to follow up behind him. The blink in from Johnny, though. And you got the support there from Rongu. The wave now coming through. And this fight could turn on its head. Spudio under pressure on the other side. Manages to get his way away from adapting. But low members on Hex MAMBO. And Kha'Zix will fall down. Pandacat grabs the support. And that's now room on the Primal.
And that's the thing, Julio made the rotation as well. He tried to match that presence of FineOK.
Because this is, it seems like it's spiraling a little bit, and if I'm Mambo, I'm looking to get involved. Maybe it's here, but Johnny's level 13. He's running away from adapting, and he won't make it out alive. Now it's Spudio under pressure, rooted, and the damage is through. Adapting with a double kill, and the Levi's on top.
And that's the thing. I mean, Johnny tries to force a fight. He's level 13. He couldn't step the Pandacat if he tried.
But it starts with the Fire Giant down a little bit low. But just a bait thus far. They know Johnny, they've got the ward coverage, and it's FineOK in the front pushing Kha'Zix back. He gets body blocked on his own Dharmic Pillars, and the ultimate takes him down. Julio forced to ult away. The knockup, the CC is too much to handle, and a killing spree for Pandacat. The Leviathans cannot be
He's still the
stopped.
tankiest on the map by far. And Shinto can just again send that out. That was close, but doesn't connect.
That might be the go button, though, for Hex MAMBO as Julio hits 2 with the Afterlife in on the engages. FineOK makes this space, and Julio gets deleted. And now Hex MAMBO has to run away just as quickly as they went in. They have to run from the Leviathans. Rapio is off the map. A double kill for Pandacat, and he won't be shut down quite yet.
No
Trying
way.
to turn it around. No way! FineOK helps him out, and the Leviathans take down 3, and they're pushing a bird.
Frog, it's 15-0. Hex MAMBO hasn't been able to confirm a single kill, and now the bird is the target. Mid Phoenix drops down. The Leviathans can do no
They hang
wrong.
their hat on. And the 5 members strong, the Order Titan pushing down. The ultimate being charged up. Shinto looking for one stray member to hit. They don't even know. They don't even need to step up to take down the bird. They know how easily they could find that damage. And the Order Titan, Trelly, it's pushing in, and the wave is coming through the Titan. They're not onto it yet. It's on to the Titan. That's the damage. It's falling down to about half HP, but now forced to disengage. The Typhoon comes through, but Johnny makes it out alive. Look at the Titan. How
The Titan's
Trelly
going down.